It's real simple. If we want to live and enjoy life, which I assume everyone does, we want to enjoy this life. The only way we can enjoy this life is if there's the smallest amount of people possible that are not enjoying it. Smallest amount. The smallest amount of people in despair that's manageable. The smallest amount of... You're always going to have a certain amount of losers. You're always going to have a certain amount... As long as there's variables, as long as there's... You could go left whenever you want or go right. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be chaos, which we're human. Humans are nuts. But if we could drop that to a tiny, minuscule number and the amount of oppressed people, make it as small as possible. The amount of people with no opportunity, make it as small as possible. Then we can have a beautiful world for everybody. But we're not going to get that by supporting Bahrain. We're not going to get that by guarding poppy fields in Afghanistan. We're not going to get that by multi-billion-dollar no-bid contracts for Halliburton. That is not how we're going to get there. What we are, that's the last gasps of a dying empire of douchebags, you know? And that's what I really, when I look at this country and when I look at like all these people that are speaking out, when I look at people like you, I see real patriotism. When I see people like Alex, you call Alex Jones crazy all day. I love that guy, and he's a fucking patriot. And he's a real patriot. And what he wants is not to expose corruption and conspiracy everywhere he goes. What he wants is for all to stop. He wants people to run this country with a real sense of morals. We should be run by true moralists. We should be run by people who feel responsible for their actions, who feel that the repercussions of the decisions that they make should be as positive as possible. And we should be a nation of heroes. We should lead the world as a nation of heroes instead of marauders. You know?
The American people deserve better. You know,
The world deserves better.
The world deserves better, yes. The world deserves to know that people are going to be in the best interest.
We need to know that we can be run by the best possible examples of humanity, and that we could encounter the best possible examples of humanity in every single country if people just rise, if people just get their fucking shit together, unanimously, all across the board. If we can figure out a way to truly enlighten, and the way to do this is with mushrooms. See, what we're doing right